Welcome. This is 252 Pop Fiction, where you'll find all the news and reviews in pulp culture that's right to type. Today's top story, it's official like a referee's whistle. The Arrow will end after its 8th season. The show has been canceled and will air just 10 episodes in the fall.
This will help me start watching it because as soon as the whole thing is out there, then
I can watch. You're just gonna watch. They're gonna binge watch the whole series. Yeah. I'm actually one of those fans. I can feel the heat coming off of JB's way.
The show got canceled. I'm not gonna hate on him anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I was a fan, and the Arrow had the whole Arrowverse. They had, with them, it had, Supergirl, Flash, and DC's Legends of Tomorrow, and they were doing those yearly crossover events that was really fun for the fans to watch, and they were able to add in a whole bunch of things. Now we don't know what they're going to do. I know a couple of the other stars of the other shows like Flash and Supergirl, they already said some stuff on social media and whatnot, and I believe the star himself, Stephen Amell off the Arrow, had a heartfelt, tearful thing that he did for the fans, just thanking you for basically, giving them a career for the last, 8
thanking
years.
you, not me.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Directly to you, sir.
JB.
All right. Showtime has canceled the comedy series SMILF after 2 seasons, and ABC Studios, which produces the show, has suspended a development deal with its creator, star, and executive producer, Frankie Shaw.
Wow, the Black King himself.
I have never heard of this show.
SMILF is, it was a good show. Got Rosie O'Donnell on it. Basically, SMILF is single mother. I'd like to, and Frankie Shaw plays the single mom. And I think what happened is she had some off-camera antics, things that were just going awry.
So they canceled the show.
They canceled the show behind it because, she was being wild, allegedly,
Yeah.
And ABC has this new thing now where they're not.
They don't play.
Yeah, they're not playing with people. You don't know how to act right in front of and behind the camera. You will be fired.
ABC is owned by Disney, is that
correct? Mm-hmm. Yes.
And Disney's very strict about your conduct.
Yeah.
Well, Empire actor, name redacted, is now facing deeper legal troubles after a grand jury returned 16 felony counts against him for falsely reporting last January's hate crime attack. Well, you read what you saw.
Yeah. A couple of things I want to say about this. First and foremost, I felt when I first heard the story, I was like, I felt bad, for the guy and being attacked and the whole thing. And they even tried to sell it as a Trump situation. And then when things started coming out, you're like, oh man, that is not good that the whole thing was staged, because there are people who are legitimately being attacked and they can't get their voice out. They get shut down.
And then you have someone that does have a voice, and he's making shit up, and it's like, hey.
I hear that he may be getting either fired or his even character written off the show, and
good.
I mean, everything is not going great for him right now.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Gotta learn a lesson, man. Shit, when I told my mom the house was on fire and it wasn't, you think she was cool? No, she was not.
This week's review. Captain Marvel. Veers, played by Brie Larson, is an extraterrestrial warrior.
Can you please reread that?
I refuse. Veers, played by Brie Larson, is an ET Kree warrior who finds herself caught in the middle of an intergalactic battle between her people and the Skrulls. Living on Earth in 1995, she keeps having reoccurring memories of another life as United States Air Force pilot Carol Danvers.
Yep.
With help from Nick Fury, played again by Samuel L. Jackson, she tries to uncover the secrets of her past while harnessing her special superpowers to end the war with the evil Skrulls.
You know what?
Read it again 5 times fast.
The movie was a lot easier to get through than this review. It was actually, I liked the movie. I don't want to say I actually liked the movie. It was legitimately a good movie. I dug it.
I'm going to see it on Wednesday, but
All right, no spoilers.
it's not my favorite character from comics, but neither were the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping my hopes up, going in fresh, no expectations.
I would say, for me personally, I didn't want this movie to be this way for me, but I will say I enjoyed it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it was a placeholder for the next movie coming out next month, which is Avengers, and it was just my fandom overtook the, because I wanted to sit there and be like, I just want to watch this movie for this movie, not think about the grander scheme of the Marvel Cinematic.
But you have to, though.
And
I really try when I go and see a movie that's linked up in a universe like this. I really try to go in fresh and say, all right, if I've never read a comic book, am I going to enjoy this movie?
Yeah.
That's how I do it. That's why I enjoyed Aquaman. I didn't get tied up with who did what in some 2-minute part of this movie or that.
I got tied up in it. I was like, what the hell?
Just watch the movie.
But the continuity is all messed up.
It's all wrong.
God! It's like watching an X-Men movie. Who are these people? Why are they doing this? Do they not remember what they did in the last movie?
No, they did not. I went into this movie as a 15-year-old girl. I went into this movie with my 15-year-old girl. And I enjoyed it. Yeah. Based on that. Well, Ralphie D does not recommend Sucker Punch. I'm reading copy. I don't like this movie. Locked away, a young woman named Baby Doll, played by Emily Browning, retreats to a fantasy world where she is free to go wherever her mind takes her. This sounds good. Determined to fight for her real freedom, she finds 4 women, Rocket, Blondie, Amber, and Sweet Pea, and together they escape a terrible fate that awaits them, or they try to. With a virtual arsenal at their disposal, the allies battle everything from samurai to serpents while trying to decide what price they will pay for survival. Yada, yada, yada. This movie is garbage. But I recommend it.
But going with our female empowerment theme. But with that being said...
Well, no, I'm all for the female empowerment, but, don't put a shit sandwich in front of me and say, this is good.
Hey, visually, was it not appealing?
No. It was too much.
It was very visually appealing. It was broad. It was Zack Snyder at his zackiest. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It really wasn't. I thought so. You didn't give me nothing.
My bad. You know what?
I was trying to think of something. I'll put this on.
I'm a shit sandwich this week. I'm Ralphie D, and that's news to me.
I'm Kawada Kurt. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We'd like to hear what you think.
Leave us a comment down below and let your opinion be heard.
And I'm Johnny Blaze, and I give a shout out to my man AM at Comics Most Wanted. And this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you hear it first.
I'm Donna. Pull yourself together.